The 10 most beautiful cities of the world. 1. Kyoto, Japan. Kyoto appears to have stopped time. This old Japanese capital combines the grandeur of a classic city with more modern neighborhoods, where many still wear kimono. Kyoto is the cultural and film capital of Japan, and it is located on the island of Honshu. More than 1,600 Buddhist temples, 400 Shinto shrines, old royal residences, film studios, and more than 200 gardens are among the country's most attractive due to the diversity of its flora. His university is also one of Japan's most prestigious, thus the environment is ideal. 2. Dubrovnik, Croatia. This European city has been able to reclaim the old beauty that defines it. This medieval city, known as the Gem of the Adriatic, is surrounded by a wall and is known for its importance in the arts and sciences. Despite its wounds, within it, we discover an ochre-colored city with a unique aura that blends tradition and art. Knights, fishermen, looters, kings, and merchants once walked its streets. Many of the ancient craftsmen's homes have since been turned into galleries, workshops, or small businesses. The beauty of the city has served as inspiration for series such as Game of Thrones, which has used it as a stage during its different seasons. But even without the cinema interfering, this is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. 3. St. Petersburg, Russia. Russia is the home of the so-called Venice of the North due to its canals and more than 300 bridges, pampers the exuberant palaces inherited from the Tsar's empire. Architecture makes St. Petersburg one of the most beautiful cities ever. But there is much more to it. This former capital of Russia is an open-air museum that is hidden in the winter months by snow. The vivid colors of its cathedrals, palaces, and buildings shine on their own. The Hermitage Museum houses some of the best works of art in the world, as well as offering visitors the chance to visit some of the halls of the Romanov dynasty. The most lively area of the city, where life is anything but static, is Nevsky, the universal communication channel of St. Petersburg that concentrates its most modern premises. 4. Prague, Czech Republic. This fairytale place is one of the most beautiful cities in Europe, and not only for its architecture but for its special sensitivity to art. It has produced extraordinary musicians, writers, and filmmakers responsible for giving the city that bohemian touch that characterizes it. In this aspect, it has been compared on numerous occasions with Paris. Its medieval atmosphere is able to transport us to another time. Its old town, the Charles Bridge or its astronomical clock, are some of the treasures with which the city delights the growing numbers of travelers who visit it every year. 5. Cape Town, South Africa. An essential destination on your trip to South Africa, Cape Town is possibly one of the most multicultural cities in Africa, and has best integrated its European heritage with its African character. Its main attraction is the explosion of color of its picturesque houses. Like its surroundings, composed of almost virgin nature. We can find large hills and abundant vegetation, and also crystal clear water beaches with penguin colonies, Simon's Town, or a seal island, Hout Bay. Very close to the city you can also find some of the best vineyards in the country. In fact, in this city was where Nelson Mandela recited the speech that marked the beginning of a new era for the country.